Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome. This is the Northwest Women's Pool Association, final tour stop of the year. We are at Sam's Billiards. In Portland, Oregon. We have Kim Allen for you and Jan Truex. So Kim is up 1-0. Hi, Wombra. Hi, Warner and Snooker and Brian. Amy and Kelly. Say something.
Am I here?
Now you are.
Oh, yes.
Welcome, Sandra, with me.
Finally made it.
Finally.
So how are things going?
Things are going good.
Excellent. Looks like we got a great tournament going on.
Yes, we do.
How many women do we have playing today?
37.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes. Yes.
Now, are we all upstairs, downstairs?
We're upstairs and downstairs.
Oh, okay. Just so we're downstairs.
We're downstairs. The tournament directors are upstairs.
Right.
We're playing on 4 tables down here and 7 tables upstairs.
There are 7 tables upstairs?
There are 7 tables upstairs, yes.
That's hard to believe. I walked around up there. It looks like a lot, but it's a little interesting to walk around.
Yeah.
So where are we here? We are on the first match of the day.
The first match of the day.
And who do we have playing?
This is Kim Allen, who just won her second game.
Right, she's racking.
She is racking.
Yeah.
This is an alternating break format.
Oh, right.
So it's a race to 6 because we're limited on the tables and how long we can use them.
Right.
Eventually, we're all going to have to, except for the streaming table, except for this table here. The rest of it is going to be up in the upstairs later on today.
Oh,
So
okay.
they want to be able to rent out these tables here.
Right. And that looks like Jan
Truex.
Trex.
Truex, yeah. Truex. Snooker is in the Facebook comments.
Oh, so we have chat in both Facebook and in...
Yes, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook.
So forgive me for just coming up to speed on this. So you have to track both chats?
Yeah, I do. I have to keep track
Boy,
of them.
you must be multi-talented to be able to do all of that.
All
right, so...
it's pop-out screens.
That's true. Okay, so alternating break. So Jan must have broke.
Mm-hmm.
She made 1. Looks like she pocketed the 1.
And then she kind of miscued a little bit, but she got a legal hit. So
Yeah. Have you been here before?
no, this is the first time I've ever been here.
At Sam's.
At Sam's, yes.
Hollywood Billiards?
Sam's Hollywood Billiards.
I've been here once, not to play. I happen to be in the area, and I stopped by to check it out.
Uh-huh.
And that's all I know, which doesn't really contribute to anything. But, we're talking about, have we been here before? I have been here before. Parking around here is a bit of a challenge.
Parking is. That reminds me, I parked down on the street. I should probably just go park in the lot, except I couldn't. I downloaded their app, and I couldn't.
You have to only park for 2 hours and renew it. Trust me, it took about 10 minutes to figure this out.
And then renew it
Yeah, you have to extend it
every 2 hours?
every 2 hours.
No, because it's supposed to be $5 for all day.
Yeah, not if you use the app that I used.
But yeah, no, it's so I was going to call.
Oh, that might be a good idea.
I was going to call and say, hey,
How
I'm
does
here
that
all
work?
day.
Yeah, can I pay for parking all day? All right,
Please.
what do we got going on here? Let's get back to pool. Parking is
Wow.
fun, but it's not all
Crack
there is.
that whip first thing in the morning.
Hey.
What's going on with you?
Oh, I'm just...
Cameras everywhere. All right.
Well, so yesterday I was in Bethesda, Maryland. I got up at 4 o'clock, which is 1 o'clock this time.
Yes.
Got all the way here, got to bed at midnight, and then I had to get up at 5 o'clock this morning to get here.
To drive here.
Yeah, it didn't quite happen that way. Got up closer to 6.
Well,
and 3
I'm
hours
glad
later, I'm here.
Why didn't you just fly into Portland?
Because I didn't bring all my gear with me.
Oh.
And I had something I had to do last night in Seattle.
Oh, well, okay.
A friend of mine wrote a musical.
Oh, and it was playing?
No. I don't understand how this works. But there's something they do before they actually perform it for the public that I don't know. Anyway, there was
A
something.
workshop?
No, it's not called that. It's called something that I have no idea what it is.
Dress rehearsal?
No, way before dress rehearsal. Way
A
before.
reading?
It's after a reading, but it's right before they invite people from other theaters to come in and look at it to see maybe if they want to pick it up. So
Oh, usually they call that a workshop or something along those lines.
that word was not used.
That word was not used. Okay. But yes, I know what you're talking about. All right, that was Jan at the table, shooting at the 3.
So you say we're using all
4 tables down here.
4 tables, so not the one on my far right.
Nope,
but
because that's
these
the
three.
Pro 8. So there's the 3 nines over
right.
there. This is
Yeah.
a 9, and then the 9-footers upstairs.
Okay, so let's see, is that Kathy Duenas
Yes, it is.
playing Kristen Cambas?
Uh-huh.
And then we have Fran Johnson playing Kira North.
Uh-huh.
And then over this one, we've got Raquel Minyar.
Yeah. Something like that.
Right? Playing Claire.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Claire Vinci. Yeah. So the brackets can be found on challenge.com. If you look up NWPA and SAMS, that's your search, it'll come right up.
Does that work?
Yes, it does work.
Because I can never find anything on Challenge.
Do I have to show you?
Would you please?
It's easy.
I've heard that before, but it never really works that way. So here we go. We're shooting on the 4. Oh, no, we're trying the 4-7. That was a really nice job. She actually sort of has a shot on the 4 in the corner. Oh, look, something's scrolling by here. Jason Fick just
Joined.
joined.
So
I thought he poked us.
No.
Thanks, Jason. I appreciate that.
I'm sorry, but the days of poking are long gone.
Thanks for that, Jason.
Oh, my goodness. You are so 90s.
Wow, that's pretty modern.
All right, so here,
right.
I'm at challenge.com.
Oh,
Uh,
all right. So
Right?
that was a
Go to
nice shot on
search.
the 4. Looks like she tried a combination of the 5 somewhere, but it didn't go. Left her kind of left her opponent at the table. So we're short. Oh, there we go. Sam's, and you're scrolling, and you're scrolling, and you're scrolling. That looked like a safety, and that looked quite nice. And it appears as though the 4 might be hidden behind the 9. Although my perspective isn't that good. Looks like she might be able to see the edge of it. Did you find it? See, I told you, it never works for me. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Wow, that was a really nice shot. She could see enough of it. Went right in. Great shape on the 5. The tricky part will be pinking the 5 and shape on the 6. See, in this shot, I like to overthink the 5 to try and get shape, and I get beautiful shape on the 6, but I usually miss the 5.
Because you're overthinking.
Yeah, that's right.
You forgot to make the ball?
Oh, I always remember to make the ball. I just kind of think about other things.
All right, this came up for me yesterday, like no problem.
Yeah, see? Is there a place we could put a link that's easier to find?
Well, hang on.
Because, I'm worried about, like our viewers.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Did you found it?
NWPA Sam's Billiards.
Okay, so you have to put NWPA Sam's Billiards.
Yes.
And are you putting Sam's with an apostrophe?
Yes.
Does it matter?
Yes.
It does.
It does.
Okay. We should remember to tell people that.
Okay, Sam's with an apostrophe.
So.
And there's the bracket.
All right.
And I'm down at the bottom, so I'm not going to be playing for a little while.
All right. So who's going to take over for you when you're playing?
I don't know. Oh, dear.
That looked like a... Oh, dear, what? All right, so this cut on the 4. How do you keep from scratching on this?
The cut on the 4 over there.
Yeah.
Well, I see a 6 ball, so.
Oh, right, 6. Whatever, 4 or 6. I've been playing on this TV table balls for a while. I can't straight.
Usually, if you hit it with follow, you don't
Oh,
scratch.
oh,
It's when it's closer to the pocket.
right. That's when the problem is. Mm-hmm. I should just learn to play safeties.
Well, probably, but not like that.
No, not quite. That's a little too not safety. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Yep, she wants a little bit of an angle on the 8.
Yeah, but she wants to come off that rail. She doesn't want to be on the
that'll
rail.
be tough. She'll make it.
I love the way the things you do to be incognito.
Who,
I'm going to
me?
sit. Yeah, I'm going to sit down and commentate. Have my
Yeah.
camera right here so that I
Yeah.
can take pictures too, and nobody will notice.
No one will know. Nobody ever notices.
No, because
Usually.
you're like ducking behind people and
do.
underneath tables and.
Don't be giving my secrets away. Oh, nice try. Looks like she hit that one just a little bit too full. Unfortunately, she left her opponent a fairly straight shot. Are you leaving me? Oh, well, I guess she left me for a moment. So there we go. 8 ball goes in, 9 in the corner. This looks pretty good. Not too difficult a shot. Just gotta focus on it. There we go. Nice out. Very nicely done. And that brings the score to 3 for Kim. And Jan's not on the board yet. Jan is racking. I mean, Kim gets to break. Well, I hope those are the names if I can read them right. Oh, where'd the chat go? Oh, there we go. Hey, JK's there. And Zane. So we're using magic racks here?
Yeah,
Okay.
there may not be magic racks. They're template racks.
Okay. Is that
That-
what we should be calling them?
Triangle template racks. Yeah, because I don't think they're all magic racks.
I gotcha. So they're not like tissue. They're not all Kleenex. They're tissues.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you know.
They're not Xeroxes. It's a photocopier.
That's right.
Oh, gotcha. Unless it's a Ditto.
A ditto.
You ever use a Ditto machine? Oh, those predate the photocopiers.
Was it a ditto machine?
Yeah. Those were cool. You got to be careful though about that.
Yeah, it was like.
Yeah, it rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
Yeah, you just got to be careful about inhaling all that Ditto fluid.
Ugh. Yeah, that was back in the day when getting copies was hard.
Yeah.
Carbon paper. Ooh. Do they even sell that anymore?
I don't know. Nice shot on the 1, and she has shape on the 2. Looks like the 3's dropped already, so she's got to figure out how to get shape on the 4.
So I like playing the 2 and actually hitting the rail and coming back out.
I do. I like that. Can you use enough English to get to the other side of the 4?
Yeah.
That would have been a lot of English, though.
You can actually play it with inside.
Yeah.
Put some top and inside on it, and it will come over.
All right, so 4, that works. Right, 4 on the side. Should be easy to come around and get shape on the 5. At least shape so you can see it. Boom, 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 boom. Not so hard, not so hard. Come on.
Come off the rail.
Okay, hit it harder, hit it harder.
No, any harder, she'll run into the 8. So I missed a
So,
point.
why is the table that we're streaming, why does it look different than the color of the other tables?
Because of the lights.
Oh, really? Tell me about these lights.
They're Littman lights. They're
Really?
LED lights.
Yeah.
They're really cool. They're
Yeah.
really cool. I love them. And they switched them down in Lincoln City, and everything is going to the Littman lights. But they're
Wow.
they're LED, and they actually
there, actually.
You jumped up. I was just like,
Yes. Would you put me on hold, on mute?
Okay. So they're much smaller in a width than a regular light, but they bright up. They light up the table really well. And actually, the Littman lights also, you can get it where some of the lights have a hole in the middle of it where you can actually put a camera. So next year, I'm hoping to be able to have on the places of that have the Littman lights that we can actually get a camera in there. So, are you back?
I'm back. Did I miss anything exciting?
I was just explaining about the Littman lights, and they're lighter.
Yeah. Did you see that jump shot?
It was beautiful.
Really cool jump shot. You hit the 5, almost made it.
That's why you ran with your camera, because you liked taking pictures of the jump shots.
Yeah.
That's your favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Littman lights, you said they're smaller?
Yeah, they're smaller. So if you,
they're really short.
yeah. So the depth of them is only 4 inches, 3
Yeah.
inches, something like that.
Yeah.
LED lights, so they're more efficient, and they're brighter.
No heat.
No heat, and they're much brighter. I mean, they really light up the table well.
Yeah. Oh, that was unfortunate.
So that
That would have
brings.
been a good leave. You could have had the 6 and the 7. The 8 might have been a bit of a challenge, but
Oh, the 8's out there. I mean,
Yeah.
you get the 7, depending. You could either roll forward a little bit on the 6.
yeah. Oh, that was a nice shot.
Now she's
A
gonna.
little tough on the leave.
Yeah,
So
she's been trying to hold the ball.
that's tough to do on these tables. They're really fast.
Well, not only that, but you shouldn't always hold the ball.
Yeah. This
Because
is
if you had come across the table and back over, you would have had
Yeah.
perfect position on the 6. You would have had a nice angle. You could have gotten onto the 7, and then the 7, you play that off the rail, coming back out into the middle of the table. You got the 8. So
You think maybe she plays on slower tables usually?
she might play on slower tables. She might play on smaller tables. She just might not. This might be a jumping up onto the 9s might be a new thing for her.
Yeah.
Which when you play on the 9s, you got to. Oh,
Sorry.
sorry about that,
just
folks. When you jump up with the 9s, you have to develop the stroke.
Yeah.
That's the big thing about 9-footers, the difference between 9-footers, 8-footers, and 7-footers. And I know I struggled with getting to the, being able to play on the 9-footers because I played on 8-footers pretty much exclusively.
yeah.
And when the few times that I played on a 9-footer, I felt like on a 7-footer, I was playing on I kind of felt like I was playing on a toy table, so it was like, oh, I can just get anywhere. So 7-footers never really bothered me, but going to a 9-footer from an 8-footer, even though it's just 1 foot,
Yeah.
it was a big challenge. It was like
Yeah.
it felt so far away, and it felt like
Yeah.
it was so hard to get to where I wanted to go. And it was just a matter of I had to develop the stroke to get there and be confident in that stroke so I could make the ball and actually move the cue ball. So, and I think that's what players when they're coming up and starting to develop that, and you kind of have this love-hate relationship for a while. And I did. I had the love-hate relationship. I didn't like 9-ball. I didn't like playing on the big tables. But I was going to do it.
Right.
I was just determined I was not going to be beaten by this.
Well, that's a good attitude to take, right? Because that's what you want to do. You want to be able to succeed.
Yeah.
Aren't the pockets the same size on the 9s as they are on like the 7s?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Oh.
On a 7 diamond, probably,
Really?
because they're a little tighter. But,
Yeah.
if you're getting on the 7-foots or on the 8-foots, valleys,
Oh,
no.
Valleys have really big pockets.
They do have
so-
their, or there's, several different kinds of brands of bar tables. Brian, you just hate the 9-footer because you have bad memories. Good memories for me, but bad memories for you.
Brian shares your last name.
Yes, he does share my last name.
Oh. So you have inside knowledge here.
I do have inside knowledge. He will tell you that I schooled him one night on a 9-footer for hours.
Hey, that's kind of not fair.
It felt good because he used to tell me back in the day, you're never going to be able to beat anybody else until you can beat me.
Oh, well, sorry, Brian. You kind of asked for. That's a nice shot on the 7. Look at that shape. That's really cool.
That
Looks
is.
like she can just put it in the side softly and have great shape on the 9.
Yeah. Actually, if you play this with a little stun shot, it's going to bring that cue ball out just a little bit. And
And keep it from rolling too far away.
yeah,
But she did
But
the soft shot.
she
and
did
that
a soft
works
shot.
too. Better to make the ball than to. Sorry, Brian.
Horrific memories. Yes, I know, honey. Sorry. But you know, karma, you did tell me all the time you're not going to be able to beat those ladies until you can
There we
beat
go,
me.
there we go. Oh, oh,
Oh.
oh. You're right. She does beat others now, Brian. 9 ball, 9 ball. Yes, we do. And Jan is on the board. Yay.
All right. Yay. Here we go.
And it is Jan's break, if I recall correctly. I don't often recall correctly, so. What's the.
That's the light.
Oh,
That's the number that's
Table
over
number.
the table. Yeah.
that doesn't turn or rotate or move? or-
Well,
oh, it does, but it would move
it
right
just
back
kind of
in.
yeah. So it's just kind of hanging right there.
Yeah, I have an idea.
It's
but
kind of an
between matches-
interesting.
Yeah, between matches, I have an idea. If you've got like some string or something or an extra cable, we could tie it to the other side. But we'll do that between matches.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Jan is breaking.
Ryan says, "Look at you now. You're welcome." Yeah.
So Jan made something in the far right corner. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Looks like the 4 ball. Nice shot. And she's got shape on the 2. If she makes the 2 and rolls forward a little bit, she'll have nice shape on the 3. Hey, what happened to your other help?
What's your help?
Were you supposed to have somebody else here helping you today?
No.
Oh, okay. Nice shot. And
No,
great
but
sh-
Kira will come in, and Nicole will step in, and Elaine will step in. I mean,
Is Elaine here this weekend?
yeah, she is.
Oh, good.
She is. She is. So, and Fran will come over and commentate, and Claire,
Yeah.
and
So you won't only have me, butting in to interrupt things? There we go. There we go. And does the 5 go past the 6?
it comes over here into the side. Yes.
Yeah.
You can also play it in the corner.
It does go past the 6 in the corner?
Got to decide.
Yeah.
I like the side pocket, but
But, if I were thinking about the side pocket, maybe I would have hit the... Oh, no, I would have tried to do something different where the 4 got great shape on the 5 and missed the 4. But, that's the story of my life. There we go. There we go. Nicely done. Come off
okay.
the
So
rail.
that is something that you play it in the side. You stroke it.
Yeah.
You got to give it a stroke. So you
It's
want to
got-
get that cue ball back down table,
Yeah.
and that's where developing that stroke so you can move the cue ball around the table.
Especially on a 9-foot table, which is...
Yeah. Well, on a 7 foot
Yeah.
or an 8 foot, I mean, there's 2 feet that you don't have to go,
Right.
so you can get closer. And on 7 foot, there's 4 feet because there's 2 down and 2 back, right?
Right. Hey, Mary Beth.
And Sarah.
And Sarah. I thought I saw them here.
Sarah's sitting right over there.
Oh,
I'm going to
there
wave
they
at her in a second.
There's Sarah. Hey,
Hi,
Sarah.
Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
She's ignoring us.
She is. Hi, Sarah.
She just waved at us. And she made some motion towards her phone like, hey, I'm watching you.
Yes, we
That-
know.
That looked like a safety. She can still see it, but cue ball's on the rail, and the 6.
It is 6 out in the middle of the table. You got a lot of blue there.
Hey, how's the food here at Sam's? Have you eaten here before? Oh, you haven't been here before. How would you
I've
know?
never been here before. I have not eaten anything yet.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to try the food.
Okay.
It looks like it must be quite good because there are a lot of people around eating.
Well, yeah, and they open up at 7 a.m.
That would be a breakfast place.
Yes.
And Jan got very lucky on that. Look at that safety.
Ooh.
Yeah. I wonder if that was intentional. Because the shape for the... Yeah. Nice hit. All right, so the 6 looks like it goes in the far right pocket. But how do you hit that so you get shape on the 7?
So you're taking it past the 9 into the corner? Or you're taking it past the 7 into the corner?
Past the 7 into the corner.
All right. You use draw. You can use draw. You can use follow.
Use follow.
Yeah, and actually come around. So if you use follow, you come around 3 rails to get back out.
Oh, okay. Right.
Center ball is probably just going to sit you on the 9. And if you use draw, you come off the rail. You use bottom left, you come off the rail and come back out into the center of the table.
So is this where we play a safety on the 6?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you think she's going for it?
No.
I think she was going for the bank, but she ended up with the safety.
So it's a 1 rail kick behind the 7 into the 6. If you hit it right, you put the 6 in the corner pocket or in the side pocket, or you can put it in the corner pocket too.
Right. Is this the kind of shot where you have somebody watch it just to make sure the 7 doesn't move first?
If the 7 moves first, look at that! Look at that!
Nice.
If the 7 moves first, it's obvious that.
Is it?
Yeah, that it's a foul.
Oh no! Is it obvious to tell if it moved first?
Oh yeah, it's obvious to tell
Okay.
because of the way the cue ball's traveling.
Yeah.
If you won't. It won't be a close enough shot for you not to tell. It will be absolutely obvious that you hit the 7 first because it would be hard for you to hit the 7 afterwards at a close enough time that you don't see the 6 moving first.
Gotcha.
So.
That was a nice safety. Cue ball on the end rail.
Yeah, she can still see an edge of the 7.
And right.
And it's even if she can see the edge, it's possible to pocket it.
Or return
she's
a
looking
safety.
like she can't see it.
Oh.
I think if she got down on it, she'd be able to see an edge of it. And I'm always like, you know what? If I can see the edge, I am not going to kick.
She hit it, but no rail.
Jan
has ball in hand.
She has ball in hand. She didn't turn her scorecard over.
She has a scorecard? Oh, right. That thing.
Yeah. Hey, Junior. Welcome. Glad you can join us.
Junior. Got any more cues for sale, Junior? And have you told that son of yours to stop growing? He's just too tall.
Oh, good heavens.
Nice. Now, do you hit the cue ball any special way to get shape on the 9, or do you just make the 8?
You can just make the 8 here, and your cue ball is going to kind of drift down.
Right. Just as long as you don't end up on the rail.
Yeah. You hit this. The way I'm seeing it, you hit it with center ball, and your cue ball should just roll right on down here. And she hit that with follow, which is why the cue ball kept going.
But that left her shape on the side pocket.
Yeah, she's got this. Yeah, but the shape in the corner pocket would have been better. Been easier.
Don't question what works. She had a plan. She implemented it. It works.
It works. Okay, she's she had a plan. She committed to her shot. Here you go.
You know?
So it's so nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time.
I know you've been busy. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I remember the places you've been. Last weekend you were in Lincoln City for the APA event.
Yes.
And then before that there was the NAPT event that was somewhere.
That was in Quebec.
All right. And before that,
Bellingham.
all right, Bellingham for the 3-woman tournament.
Uh-huh.
And then before that there was
BCA.
Oh, Lincoln City for BCA. And then before that there was NAPT in Vegas. You're just playing a lot of pool, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of showing too.
That's good, right?
It is good. It is good.
Showing in a good way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, we took fourth in Bellingham.
Oh,
a
cool.
team, me and Marion, and a new player that I really would like to get going. Really sweet. And why can't I remember her name? It just went out right out the window. But we took fourth, and it was a tough tournament because they had stacked teams. There was no Fargo limit. It was a three women teams, and we lost our first match to Eleanor Emmeline and Stephanie Hefner. So the Collado sisters and Stephanie Hefner. And then we, clawed our way through, and they put us out of the tournament because they got knocked to the B side.
They did. Who knocked them to the B side?
The team that we put out.
Wow. Sounds like it was a fun time, though.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I have good news, Brian. I am not going out of town again.
Ever.
No.
Okay. Maybe not like for the next day or two.
For the next month.
Really?
For the next month.
What happens in a month?
I'm not committing any further. I have nothing scheduled until February 13th or 14th.
Is that the
12th.
Bellingham?
Yeah. No, that's D2Cs. The Division II Championships for the NAPT, and that will be in Phoenix.
So you're not going to play in the Bellingham Sweetheart Tournament?
No, because I'll be playing in Phoenix.
Right. Got to have your priorities.
That's right. Hey, people work hard all year to qualify for that tournament.
It's true.
So.
And for those people who don't qualify, they can play in the Sweetheart Tournament. Syntax.
Thank you.
That was a nice bank shot. That was a really nice bank shot. And shape on the 3.
Oh, yes. Yes, it was Richie Cunningham's. What was her freaking name?
What'd you miss?
I missed everything.
Uh-oh. You didn't miss everything. There's some things you
yeah,
saw.
I'm feeling really bad because I spent the weekend with this woman. And
Uh-oh.
And no, it's
Oh, you're just having a mental like, wow, that was a great
I'm
bank
having
shot.
a senior moment, apparently.
Yeah, that happens a lot. But I get to cheat because I get pictures of people and I can I can preview them, and that way I can review and know the names of people.
Angela Rose Jackson, that's who she is.
Oh, why didn't you say that? I would have known her. I would have guessed that.
Yes, Angela Jackson. I kept thinking Alicia. No, Alicia's not the right word. It's not the right name.
Oh, wow, that's a tough leave. So what would you do on the 4 here?
Send it up table and bring the cue ball back down to be behind the 5 or the 8.
Oh. Kind of like that.
Well, that works too. I would have actually stroked it more and actually sent it down table. Put some draw, maybe a little insight on the cue ball to kill it, so it don't have a whole lot of speed on it. But she makes a good hit.
Nice hit, yeah. Yeah, Brian, I like the idea. Play safe. When in doubt, play safe. I'm almost always in doubt.
Ooh, I forgot to change the race on here. We are not racing till 9. We are racing to 6.
Oh, she hit that really hard.
Well,
It seems to
worked
work.
out okay.
Yeah. Oh. Huh.
All right, so Kim has got the 4 in the corner now.
Very nice. With authority, no less.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another one of those where I'd be in doubt and follow Brian's suggestion and play a safety.
Oh, I cut this down in the corner pocket.
Like I said, I'm in doubt a lot. I play safety. Hard to tell if she was going for the side pocket or trying to play the safety.
I don't. She wasn't going for the side pocket. I think maybe she was going down table and just hit too much of the ball and hit it into the rail. So Warner, how are ya? How are you, Wambara? You guys,
Oh, wait, check it out. 2 new people. Hey, thank you for providing the link. That's so cool. Because I know there are lots of people who are going to want that.
yeah. Let me put it in the.
Yeah, can you like post it every hour or so?
I'll get right on that.
No, I'm asking for
Oh, for Warner.
Post it every hour. Oh,
Yeah.
that was so close on the 5.
Kind of wish he was in on Facebook too. Oh, that reminds me. I have to send Tina. I was thinking about this before I left to come down here.
Yeah.
I have to send her a recipe.
For,
Buckeye balls.
beg your pardon?
Buckeye balls.
I'm just going to say yes because I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, that
It
was,
is a delicious confection. Peanut butter and chocolate and
peanut butter chocolate sounds good.
yeah, so they're
Okay.
they're very rich
Uh-huh.
and they're yummy. Hey, Susie. Yes.
Susie.
I have to send her because she was going to make them for Warner because Warner fixed the tractor or the lawnmower, and that's the tractor, the lawnmower.
Susie is involved with the Sweetheart Scott doubles tournament we
Yeah.
were just talking about in Bellingham. The one that you're not going to be at because
The
you're
one-
going to be
No.
off doing other stuff.
Because I will maybe be taking my sweetheart to Phoenix.
Oh, was that a Sweetheart book tournament or is that just taking your sweethearts?
No, I'm just going to take my sweetheart to Phoenix.
Oh. So Brian, when you have to put up all this abuse, sometimes you get to go to Phoenix.
You know, it's spring training, I think. It was last year.
Oh, so he gets to go to spring training while you're playing pool.
Why not?
Brian, capitalize on this.
I mean, Peoria is not that far away from where we're
Uh-huh.
going to be. So it's like you can go right on over there. And
All right. So I guess you can see the 7.
yeah, she can see the 7.
And it's kind of hard to tell from this perspective.
So
But
we're going to play it off
there
the
we
rail.
go.
Ooh, we got to make the ball.
Oh, bummer. Sheila. Hey, Sheila. Nice to see
Sheila
you.
Clark.
Sheila.
She should be playing.
Should be. Did I tell you, Sheila, I have a picture of you that you might actually like? I know you don't like any of them that I take, but I have one that I think you might actually enjoy. And I've been waiting to get your permission, but since you're not here, I might have to just post it anyway. No, you'd kill me. I'll wait.
I have
All right, so how do we do the 7 and not scratch? This is that shot again. Or you play safe. That's right.
yeah, you play safe. No, you make the ball. I actually will make the ball and come down table and back up.
Oh. So, Brian, I know you said that it doesn't work at higher level competition, but you got to remember, I don't play higher level competition.
Well, he was talking about he always played offense.
Oh, okay.
He was always all offense.
Oh, okay.
I used to drive people nuts back when I was playing in the bar, and I didn't play in WPA, and I didn't really play league and all that kind of stuff. I figured out a long time ago that if you don't give your opponent an opportunity to have a shot, you get back to the table.
Right.
Right? So I got a lot of grief because I would play, and my response was, look, you don't put a football team on the field without a good defense.
Right.
This is a game. You have an offense, you have defense.
Right.
I happen to have a very strong defense.
Are you saying something not so positive about your offense? Ooh, that was a nice shot by Kristen Compass on the other table. She put a 9-ball in the side pocket with authority. Oh, it looks like Jan flipped her card that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, she's in the pocket, and you got to really focus on this shot. So it's not one of those shots we practice. We don't practice sticking the cue ball in the pocket and making a ball.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, we actually should.
You know?
We also, a lot of people don't practice putting an object ball in the jaws of the pocket and getting the cue ball out where you want it.
Right.
It's we call them ducks, but in actuality, that's one of the harder shots because you've got to control the cue ball and get the cue ball where you want it.
Right.
And once you figure that out, then it's like, ooh, setup ball.
Yep.
So,
Sean Lewis once gave me some really good advice about that.
what's that?
I wish I could remember.
Well, see.
But basically, it was you really need to know where the cue ball is going to go, and it's something that needs to be practiced. And it's not as easy as you would think when you put it in your strategy. So there has to be a sequence, and you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But there was more to it than that. Uh-oh.
Well, anymore,
That's-
I tell people that's my get out of jail free card. So I'll leave balls in, if I got something hanging in the pocket, I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave that there because, I have this cluster over here and if something comes up, I can get to that ball.
That's true.
I can get to that ball and I know where I can, I can go.
Right.
So I will leave something hanging in the pocket and not worry. An 8-ball.
An
I mean,
8-ball.
a 9-ball, you don't have that option,
Right.
but.
That was a point for Kim.
Oh.
I believe Kim now has 5 to Jan's 1. Come on, Jan. Come on, Jan. We're rooting for the underdog here. We want a couple more points. Brian, do you want to go to spring training or not? Spring training, good. Spring training is good.
There's also golfing.
I already play one sport that kind of is very difficult and humiliating. I really don't need a second one.
I just
Also-
figure it's a walk in the park.
That is. It is. Wow, that's a nice break, except she scratched. I used to do the driving range, and I really enjoyed it. Because, for a couple bucks, you get a bucket of balls, and you just bean these balls with a stick that's got the biggest stick you can get. And after a while, you get really good. And I got really good. I could make the ball curve clockwise, like a tunnel. And I was trying to get it to curve counterclockwise on demand. Couldn't quite do that. But it was very therapeutic.
But put you out on the golf course and
Oh, I don't go to the golf course, just the driving range.
just
I mean, you get frustrated, you bean these things as hard as you can. 20 minutes later, you're like, hey, life is good again.
all right.
There we go. Nice shot on the 1, the 2. She's got shape on the 3, maybe a little bit much. It'll be a bit of a cut. The problem's going to be figuring out how to get to the 4. As long as she can see it, I think she's got a safety option.
She's got to put some right on this.
Got to watch out for the 8, though.
That 8.
Kind of like that 8.
Yeah.
Kind of got to watch for the 8. So here's a silly question.
I might have a silly answer.
Right. So if you take the 3 in the far corner, you got to follow a little bit. That is if the 7's on the way. Why not stop the 3 this direction? Because then it's a simple stop shot, and she's got shape on the 4 easily. See what I'm saying? Because it looks like the 7 might actually be in the way if she's got a.
Oh,
right?
that's true.
Yeah.
I don't think she sees it.
Yeah. Because the stop shot guarantees shape.
Yeah. Well,
versus
anytime that you can use a stop shot, you go for it.
Yeah.
Especially when you're getting shape on the next ball, and actually using a stop shot on that gets you a good shape on the 4, which will actually give you an angle to get you put back out or your ball back out for the 5.
So here she could very well have followed too far on the 3.
Yeah.
Looks like she's got shape on the 5. Do you think she's going to try for the 5 or try and do a combination with the 9 here?
She's going for the 5.
It just goes past the 9?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, the perspective from here is a little challenging.
Well, of course it is. Or you can take the 9 and... What do I know? And just like that, Kim has defeated Jan.
Do they know that? Because they're not congratulating each other. Now they are. Okay.
All right.
Well, Jan, it's been fun having you on board. Hope to see you again. Hope you shoot well.
Yeah,
and
she's
Kim,
on the B side. This is a true double elimination tournament.
That's great. And we'll see Kim again and Jan. That's great.
Yeah. All right.
Do you know who?
I have no idea who's up next, so I am going to go offline, reset, and we'll come back with our next match in just a few minutes.
All right. So you're taking me offline too?
I am taking you offline too.
Right.